Oh boy. Okay. After delivering his reminder, Kotamania leaves. The nation battle is here. I'm about to face my strongest opponent yet. I'll make some final preparations. Nah, I'll just go for it. Fuck it. I know, we've seen this. Yeah, okay, we already got that. Wait, did I lose that because of a death and reset? Well, reload. If so, god damn it. My enemy is strong, the strongest yet, without a doubt. At least, if I piece together all information I know, I might survive a little longer against him. Julius Belkisk Harway. He is a Harway's family assassin and enemy since day one. Saber was fooled by his servant's ability to enlarge his body. Julius' servant can obfuscate his presence, which allowed him to take out Saber in one blow. Then Julius' servant attacked us again, and Saber saw through it. The attack was... Right. From his attack, I deduced that the enemy used a special form of martial arts. After witnessing him in action, I have no doubt that he's a master. In one blow, he skews his target's nervous and circulatory systems, as well as their magic circuits. Julius' servant claimed that his technique was so efficient that a second strike was needless. For anyone unable to sense his presence, that could indeed be one-hit KO. To grant his invisibility, we set up traps to disable it. Like I said, traps, we learned that his source of his invisibility was... martial arts technique. Right, it was a Baji Quan technique based on becoming one with the universe, called concealment. It is also a sign that Julius' servant reached a level of kung fu that few martial artists ever do. In other words, Julius' servant was a kung fu master. There's only one kung fu master in history who claimed he needed no second strike. Li Shuwen. Called the Master of the Demon Fist, he was both valiant martial artist and assassin. Julius is a professional assassin. He knows a heck of a lot more about killing than I do. And on top of that, his servant is a martial artist master. They're a match made in heaven. I wonder how long I'll last against the two of them. Okay, boys. Boy, we big do it. Let's just check. Is there another one I can get? Okay, that's a place to go. Uh-huh. Alright. What did I even do to make this one appear? What did I do to make her be all giddy and shit? Okay. Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Even after all those attacks, the fire inside you still seems to be burning brightly. What a pleasant surprise. You impressed me since we last met in that sealed space. Assassin, please refrain from idle banter. Relax, I'm just making conversation. Getting to know your opponent is the ultimate luxury. My foes usually crumble from a single blow of my fist, so I find this Holy Grail war to be truly enjoyable. Originally, the martial arts were a fight for one's life, with the weight of years behind one's fist. The opportunity for two people to face each other and try to crush each other's lives comes but rarely. Wouldn't you agree with me? Anyway, it looks like you have something you'd like to say to my master. This master of concealment and the strongest martial artist of all time must have saw something in my mane. Mien? What is that? There is definitely something I want to say to Julius, to whom I have several mysterious connections to, but for what purpose? Seeing to it that Leo makes his way to the Holy Grail safely. That is my purpose. You're lying, badly. What are you trying to get at, anyway? More baseless speculation. How pathetic. Then why are things so hard for you? Do I appear to be having a difficult time? You're not actually concerned about your enemy's well-being? Are you truly beyond any and all hope? Fortunately for me, I don't consider any injuries I may take during the course of the war painful. I must admit, your observation surprises me. I've never thought of it quite like that way before. That was a weirdly like, what would you call it? Like, I don't know, like understanding conversation. Like, it's not the word I was looking for, but like I can't think of the word. But that was like an oddly like civil conversation. That was strange. The low roar begins to sound as the elevator comes to a halt. Enough of this meaningless talk. Let us go, assassin. Understood. There are only a few battles remaining. Let's make the most of the ones that lie ahead. In one sudden movement, the man clad in all black turns around. Those dark, merciless eyes that used to scare the hell out of me. They no longer have any effect. Meeting his gaze, I step into the Colosseum. Okay. It seethes. My blood, my flesh, martial arts flourish near death. I have shed the complacency of earlier, and have been born anew, thirsting for blood. Like the Kyoki, I don't know what that is. Yes, it is like I've become young again. You are strong, stronger than any enemy so far. Now let us compare our strengths. Show me what lies beyond perfection. Wolf, your sheep's clothing has peeled off. Now we would be more suitable for another class. Or now you'd be more suitable for another class. Indeed, you would do better not to restrain yourself to your delicate master's limits. You are weaker than the traitor king's manservant before an emperor. You are weaker than the traitor king's manservant before the emperor. The traitor king? Who? What? Mordred is the traitor knight. Who was the traitor king? What? Alright. Weaker than the candle's flame, and you say you're an assassin, but this is my domain. My life was riddled with conspiracy. It's because she was assassinated. See why I made the comment with Robin Hood about why she knows about poisons and politics? Because she was assassinated. It's what Nero do. Indeed, my fist needs no second strike. As if you could defeat us in one strike, you will understand my martial arts prowess. Attack Norse enemy's guard and weakens them. Okay, cool. I just wanted to go over that again. Oh, he just started off with his noble phantasm. He just started off. He just started off with his noble phantasm. He can do that. What the fuckery? What? You can just start with no phantasm. What the fuckery? What the fuckery? That shit ain't right. That That shit ain't right. That ain't right, man. I don't trust anything. Now that I know he can just do his Noble Phantasm whenever the fuck he wants, I don't trust anything. I don't trust life. I might have to just do a lot of guards because I don't trust I don't trust anything. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. That makes me feel good about myself. Let's at least see it. I love how the music has changed.
聞いたぞ。死の式を収めるか。
And back to normal. Okay. We're close. We are close. But the amount of damage he can dish out compared to my health, shit is tenuous. Shit is tenuous. Oh my god. Okay. Come on, just 3 grand. 3 grand damage, that's all we need. 2 grand damage, come on. Okay, come on, 1.4k. 800, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, we did it. We did it, Reddit. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, we did it. We did it, Reddit. Oh. The battle has been decided. The famed warrior of the fist walks to Julius' side as he speaks. The black-clad harbinger of death has fallen onto one knee and crouches onto the ground. Julius, I won't insult you with excuses, but I will give you my thanks. It has been a long time since I've been in the world. Thanks to you, I was able to fight in it again. The command cell on Julius' hand flashes red and starts to vanish. You've reached your final moment. Raise your head. What's wrong, Julius? I can't die yet. A scream that sounded like it's been wrenched from his heart echoes in the chamber. What are you? I cannot die like this. He clasps his hands together as if in prayer and continues to deliriously scream. I don't know if it's the strange light in his cold eyes is a blaze of madness or what. What? Julius begins reciting words that sound like a code or a spell in an anguished tone. His reckless opposition to the system causes him so much pain that he can't stop screaming. Knees bent and face twisted in pain from defiance, he nevertheless faces imminent deletion. It's a shamefully uncharacteristic display of desperation. And then... the look in his eyes as he throws his head back and cries out is pure madness. I mean, alright. Cool. Cool, I guess. Sure. After the flash of light, the two of them have disappeared without a trace. I wonder what happened to Julius. I have no idea. All I know is that he's gone. That means I'm the winner of the 5th round. I'm starting to feel like the end of the goal's in sight. For a change. I feel invigorated. As I return to the school building from the battlefield, I close my eyes and empty my exhausted mind. The thrill of victory, the agony of Julius' scream, and the sense of the lingering presence, all gone. Suddenly I notice there's a person in front of me. Sup, bitch? I told you your brother's gonna die! It is Leo. I just defeated Julius, his brother. It only makes sense that Leo would be here. He would want to know the results of the battle. I didn't expect you to defeat my brother. I'm shocked, honestly. This changes my opinion of you. You are strong. I see that now. Leo's voice is so detached, it's not betraying any emotion. As far as I can tell, he doesn't seem to be harbouring any feelings of revenge, hate, or the like. I'm not sure if I should ask, but I can't stop myself. That's an odd question. Why would I resent you? People die in battles. This time around, it just happened to be my older brother. That's all. The only noteworthy thing is that you exceeded my expectations. I think his words are sincere. Leo's tone of voice, body language and facial expressions back up what he's saying. The only thing that's different is that I see you in a changed light. I can finally see you for what you are, a fine and proper enemy. So much heat in that gaze. Leo just softly smiled like usual, but this time... What is this? I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to face Leo anymore. It's just as if his eyes were the sun, gentle yet searing. Like my skin is being burned away. Leo's emotions really did change. He's never shown that much emotion before. Why did he choose to show it to me, of all people? Me, a stranger. Me, his future enemy. That's right. Perhaps you'll end up being my final opponent. That's sort of exciting. I look forward to it if it happens. Well then, I look forward to when we meet on the battlefield. Ah yeah. That said, Leo left. As soon as he was gone, my back tingled. When I checked it out, I found my clothes were sticking with sweat on my back. Leo is as unrelenting as Julius, if not as obviously sinister. It's like the north wind and the sun. I feel like Leo is more advanced than me for sure. The sun sits in the sky as the king of the world, the chosen one. I've never thought about how far away it is before, hopelessly far. But eventually, I have to reach out and fight it, because only one person can obtain the Holy Grail. It's a bit of a name. Bit of a name. Calm down. Also, I love hearing that name in Japanese. That was I don't know what it was, but hearing that Greek as fuck name spoken by a Japanese speaker, that makes it sound like there's more flair to it than if I said it. I can't hide my astonishment when she repeats her name. Neo Claudius, 5th Emperor of the Roman Empire, a decadent tyrant who indulged in every luxury and pleasure. A dilettante artist who persecuted Christians and tried to disassemble the court of Rome, the Senate. As a result, Nero was accused of treason, abdicated of the throne, and ran off to commit suicide. I thought Nero was poisoned, not committed suicide. Okay. How could Emperor Nero, who met such a pathetic end, be the same person as this girl? Or could it be that I don't want to imagine her being in such despair that she would take her own life? She's just so strong. Her heart doesn't waver, totally unlike mine. Anyway, whatever happened to Saber not wanting to let me know about her bad reputation? Saber clears her throat with a loud cough and straightens herself up. The girl whose small body bore the burden of an empire at age 17 places a hand on her chest, as if checking her heart. Was the whore of Babylon connected to Nero? I thought the whore of Babylon was connected to the Antichrist. I didn't think it was connected to Nero in Rome. I need to look that up. Because I swear the whore of Babylon is meant to be the mother of the Antichrist. I don't remember any Roman connections, but okay. Yeah! Waifu time! I'ma just go ahead real quick, don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm just print screening shit. Right now, don't worry about that. Don't mind. Pay no mind to that bullshit. It's all good. Literal waifu. She's literally like, nah, listen though. Nah, listen though.
本当に辛いが、ここは我慢しなくてはな。見ているがいい。いずれ必ずそなたの心を奪ってみせる。
The literal opposite to Artoria. The literal opposite to Artoria from the original Fate Stay Night, who this person looks exactly like. That fucking saber was blue saber was all like stoic and shit. Stoic and shit. It's like you know what? I kind of like you. Kind of fall in love with you. Shit. Fuck me. This one's like nah. Listen here. Nah. Listen here. I likes you and I wants you. You belong to me. All right. Saber squeezes her fist firmly in declaration. She looks like a child who's trying really, really hard not to cry.
なぜ笑う。とにかく世は名乗ったからな。悪名高いとはいえ、皇帝は皇帝なのだ。これからも敬い、最良のサーバントとして頼りにするがよい。
As a part of history, her life has been criticized for millennia. However, she is not ashamed. Saber is unerringly proud. Because no matter what sort of life she led, she was the one... Yeah, it was one that she embraced grandly and therefore could never be unsightly. That's true. When I first met Saber, I was gasping for life on the floor, thinking I can't die yet. But she looked at me proudly. She embraced me and my situation, she offered a hand to me, and came to aid my spirit. Though it feels so long since we met, the memory is vivid. So what if she's got a bad rep and thinks she's a whatever of Babylon? Doesn't matter. I mean, no matter what Saber's name or past might be, her pride and confidence are unshakable.
そうか。では、今度こそ礼を口にしよう。ありがとう、マスター。よう嬉しい。その信頼、最後まで守りきってみせる。
Good times. Good times. Oh, okay, sure. Okay, now we can read up on this boy. Read up on this boy. Okay. Li Xuan's blows are almost always fatal. Whether he throws a hard blow designed to kill or a simple feint to draw his opponent into an attack. A saying that has managed to survive the passing of years is, for Li Xuan, a second strike is needless. It is this saying from which his noble phantasm got its name. To be accurate, this isn't a noble phantasm in the traditional sense of the term, rather it is the ultimate expression of the true power possible by mastering the martial arts. Li Xuan is considered to be one of the very few to have gained total mastery of his style, and in fact was believed to have transcended the need for physical attacks, instead defeating his opponents by engulfing them in chi. There is much to debate on whether Li Xuan... I keep saying Li Shen. Li Xuan actually uses his chi to defeat his opponents, though the very few who have managed to survive a confrontation with him report suffering all of the effects associated with his type of attack, such as obscured senses, heightened state of paranoia, and the feeling that their nervous system was under almost an unendurable strain. This was the second name given to one of the strongest practitioners of the Kung Fu of Baji Quan history. Considered to be the ultimate master of Baji Quan probably. It is said that this person was able to take the life of his opponent with a single touch. A skill used to completely conceal one's presence. Although this ability allows the user to become almost completely invisible, the sheer amount of magical energy required almost screams out some form of pharmacology is being used. Should this person's opponent be skilled mages, their presence would be noticeable in some extrasensory fashion. There is a way to achieve this state of being without the use of any kind of magical aid, and using only the abilities inherent within one's own physical form. But the level of concentration required is far beyond what humans are capable of. Clearly not. Alright, Lue Quan. A triple plus. A Chinese meditative ideal. It is a belief that true mastery of martial arts comes through training, and comes not through training but acceptance. It is a technique that is extremely difficult to understand, let alone master. It is only when achieving the rank of A that someone has thought to actually begun to learn. Jesus. Those with ranks exceeding A are considered true masters of the art. Alright, Li Xuan, 1864 to 1934. A Chinese martial arts master from Yangshan County, Hebei Kangshao, one of the foremost practitioners of the style known as Bajiquan. He was so powerful that many remarked that with him a second strike is needless as long as a single blow will suffice. In addition to his skills in hand-to-hand combat, he was also supremely talented with the use of a spear, so much so that he earned the name Divine Spear Li. His occasional use of this weapon sometimes causes his opponents to mistakenly classify him as a lancer. While this wouldn't normally be entirely incorrect, due to his master's desire for a stealthy servant capable of killing from the shadows, the traits more associated with assassin have come to the fore. On a final note, since his ability to become invisible is based on his natural abilities and not of any form of thaumaturgy, he is all but undetectable to the vast majority of magi, and anyone dependent on magic. Li Xuan, Master of the Demon Fist. One of the few undisputed masters of martial arts, he maintains a delicate balance between the innate goodness and inherent evil found in all men. He fell victim to poison after earning the undying hatred of countless families of those he had killed. As a servant, the balance he maintained in life has slipped slightly, but he still values rationality greatly. While he does not see much difference between good and evil, he will react with disgust and utter contempt at those who stray from rational thinking. And for those who allow what Christians call the 7 deadly sins to overwhelm in their lives, brings swift and inevitable death. Although he is known as a deadly fighter throughout his life, in his later years he discovered the true power lay not in the strength of his fists, but in the strength of his convictions. He spent the remainder of his life following the path of valour, not violence. He freely acknowledges that in his current incarnation he is nothing more than a professional killer, but he does so without bitterness or regret. And although he uses his powers as Julius directs, could it be that? Damn it. Alright, boys. Oh boy, been playing this for a while. Goddamn. Well, we got how many? We got like what? 2 more to go. 2 more to go, and we're done. Oh boy.